Two of my favorite cities right here in the US are going to be Los Angeles and Miami. I can't get enough of either city, and today we're going to discuss what city has the best quality of life, where the best beaches are, and which city is more expensive, and much more. So if you're considering relocating to Los Angeles or Miami, this video is going to be absolutely for you, so stay tuned. Guys, if you're new to the channel, my name is Richard Soto, a local real estate broker with VIP Realty, the premier firm in real estate, and we do weekly videos discussing what it's like to live, work, and play throughout the great state of California. Today, we are going to cover Los Angeles versus Miami. Both cities have a lot to offer in regards to things to do, quality of life, beaches, the sunshine, and so much more. So let's get right into it, starting with the first topic, and that is going to be lifestyle and culture. Miami pulses with an energy of Cuban and Latin America influences. You could enjoy yourself a mojito on South Beach while smoking a Cuban cigar, which I have done on many occasions, while you take back the scene of watching the beautiful people come and going. It is definitely a great sight to behold as you're sitting there relaxing and lounging. Nights are also legendary for salsa dancing, rum cocktails, and the buzz of crowds spilling out of glamorous beachside clubs. Days in Miami are meant for strolling through the Miami Design District or lounging on iconic Miami beaches like South Beach. Or maybe you prefer the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, and you won't find too much glitz and glamour in Hollywood, by the way. However, Los Angeles does have a lot to offer as well. You'll find quirky beach communities like Santa Monica and Venice, where creatives mingle with surfers. The City of Angels embodies a wellness-focused lifestyle with juice bars and yoga studios galore. Or partake in any sport from afar by supporting one of the football teams, baseball teams, or maybe the Los Angeles Lakers or Clippers. Or you can watch an NHL hockey game. Whichever you prefer. The city of Los Angeles has some of the best sports teams in the country. I personally prefer the NBA. However, don't get me started in regards to the Los Angeles Lakers and LeBron James. I don't want to be ran out of town. However, I think things could be handled better with the Lakers and LeBron James. Now, that's enough about that. Let's move on to the beaches. Both cities spend a ton of money on keeping the beaches clean, accessible, and safe. So regardless of whether you just want to kick back and suntan or enjoy the surf, both of these cities are going to be exceptional choices if you enjoy being out and about on the beach. Not many cities in the US offer easy access to swimmable public beaches, but both Miami and LA spend a ton of money and time keeping their sands clean, safe, and accessible. The key differences between the two stretches of sand are the oceans. Another major difference in Miami's beaches are often jam-packed with partying locals, whereas in LA, locals don't seem to take advantage of the beaches as much. So depending on what activity you want to do on the beach, if surfing is more your thing, you're going to prefer Los Angeles. If you want to kick back, relax, have some mojitos, maybe a glass of rum, a Corona, and you're just chilling and want to have a good time, or maybe just relax and enjoy the rays of the sun, Miami might be a better vibe for you. Okay, moving on to the cost of living. And regardless of whichever city you prefer to call home or even visit, they're both going to be very expensive. However, Los Angeles is definitely going to be more expensive, especially on the real estate side. According to NerdWallet, the cost of living in Miami is 22% lower than Los Angeles. This includes lower costs for rent, housing, food, utilities, and transportation. So if the cost of living is a significant factor in your decision of which city to call home, then you're going to want to lean towards Miami, as the cost of living is significantly lower than Los Angeles. Now let's cover some of the real estate and housing prices between the two cities. A medium 2-bedroom apartment in Miami is around $2,800, while that same apartment is around $3,200 in Los Angeles. The median home price in Miami is going to be around $676,000, while in LA you can expect to pay around $1,250,000. The transportation is going to be 20% lower in Miami. Food percent is going to be 9% lower, and entertainment is going to be about 9% lower in Miami as well. So you can definitely see significant savings on your day-to-day cost of living in Miami. Moving on to the next topic, and that is going to be weather. And for me, let me just go ahead and tell you where I would prefer to live on a year-round basis, and that's going to be Southern California. And the reason is going to be the weather. I travel to Miami quite often, and let me tell you, during the summer, the humidity is horrific. I mean, it gets hot. In Los Angeles, Southern California, the weather, in my opinion, is as good as it's going to get right here in the U.S. So I love the weather in Los Angeles. Miami's climate is usually pretty warm and humid year-round with many rainy days. The one good thing about the summer in Miami is you do have access to some of the most beautiful beaches in the country, and if you don't find them in the beach, you can find everybody at a nearby mall or shopping center trying to avoid and evade that hot sun. Now, in regards to the winter, it's pretty much going to be non-existent, or at the very least, it's going to be a lot warmer than what you're typically used to in other parts of the states. Now, when it comes to Los Angeles, you can expect dry and sunny weather. So if you're looking forward to nice warm beaches and long swims, moving to either California or Florida might be a great idea. While you see swimmers in Miami, Los Angeles locals can testify that the ocean is on the cooler side. This means that you will not encounter many swimmers here in LA. However, something you'd probably enjoy here is that the temperatures are much more consistent. You won't experience big shifts in temperature in extremely hot weather. So if you enjoy swimming, you might enjoy the beaches in Miami better as they are warmer. And Los Angeles beaches tend to stay on the cooler side most of the year. So something that you might want to consider if you enjoy the surf and beach life on a daily basis. Moving on to crime, and one city is pretty much going to be the clear-cut winner in regards to these stats. Now, in regards to property crime and violent crime, Miami is definitely going to have the higher crime rate between the two cities. In LA, violent crime rates are a little higher than the national average, while property crimes are a bit lower. In California, the number of violent crimes reported is more than doubled the state of Florida. So the crime rate per city is going to be higher in Miami. However, as a state, California is going to be the clear winner as it has double the violent crime rate. So as a whole, the crime rate in California is definitely going to be higher than Florida. Just something that you might want to take into account when choosing between the two cities. Okay, let's move on to my second most important topic between the two cities, and that is going to be food. And it's going to be a tough one because I love Latin food, and Los Angeles and Miami are going to have some of the best restaurants in the world as far as I'm concerned. So if you enjoy Latin food from around the world, you'll love LA and Miami. However, not only Latin food, but food from around the world, as some of the best restaurants are located in both of these cities. Miami has long been recognized as a culinary destination with great restaurants. The city's food scene is as diverse as its population. It is a blend of Caribbean, Latin American, South American flavors, and it's a melting pot of cultures and cuisines. There is everything from award-winning restaurants to local dives that offer excellent dishes and experiences. Known for its food scene and restaurant scene, Los Angeles is always at the top of any foodie's travel list. As a huge, diverse city, there is no shortage of amazing food options around LA. There are a wide range of cuisines represented and many different neighborhoods that specialize in specific types of food. So whether you're looking for something quick and easy and cheap, or maybe you want some fine dining, you can find whatever it is that you're looking for in either city. As far as I'm concerned, it's going to be a tie, as I love the food options in both Miami and LA. Okay, let's move on to our last topic, and that is going to be something that I'm not very qualified to discuss. However, I did do some research in regards to the nightlife in both cities. And if you enjoy being out to all hours of the night and party and turn up, don't worry. Los Angeles and Miami both have your back, and you can definitely have quite a bit of fun in either city. Miami is going to have a colorful and one-of-a-kind nightlife scene. From the posh nightclubs in South Beach to the local salsa dancing venues in Little Havana, Miami is a city that thrives with energy. There are many world-renowned clubs that keep the music and drinks flowing throughout the entire night. There's also a glitzy and glamorous scene where the wealthy like to see and be seen. Los Angeles is a party destination where you'll find plenty of activity all night long. The city's nightlife scene is diverse as the city itself. There are many glamorous clubs where you might spot a celebrity, as well as local dives with a more down-to-earth vibe. So if you want to turn up, guys, don't worry, it does not matter which city you're in. However, if I had to choose, and mind you, I'm at home by 10 p.m. every Saturday night, I think I would enjoy the Miami nightlife a little bit more. Yeah, I think I would, mainly because I love salsa music. I enjoy listening to the Latin rhythm. And it just seems to me, anytime that I'm in South Beach, it's just more of a hipper happening vibe. However, it's really up to your preference. Either city is going to provide plenty of nightlife entertainment. So what city do you prefer? Comment below and let me know. I'm definitely interested in knowing which city is more popular. I love both cities. I love the energy and vibe of Miami without a doubt. I love Los Angeles. However, if I personally had to pick where I would reside full time, it would be Los Angeles. And the number one reason is the weather. It gets too dang hot and humid in Miami, in my opinion anyways. Other than that, I love the vibe and Latin flair that Miami has to offer. However, it's too hot for me to handle, so I would definitely prefer to call Los Angeles home. Let me know what you think. Guys, thank you for watching, and as always, if you're thinking about moving to Los Angeles, San Francisco, San Diego, throughout the great state of California, my team and I would love to assist you with your next real estate transaction. For now, I got to get back to work, so I'll see you on the next video.